Well, hello, my peoples. How are we doing today on this lovely midweek? Gotta open it up somehow. What else am I gonna say? Anyway, before I get into it, y'all know the deal. If anybody would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading and information on all the other social media platforms you can find me on, all the information is in the description box under this video. So just click the little drop down arrow and it'll bring up the information. Okay? How y'all doing? Whoop whoop. What's good? What is good? Y'all had a good week so far? I have. Starting to cool down here in Arizona. Starting to cool down here quite a bit. Well, at least at night and in the morning, so. And no, I don't consider it small talk when I talk about the weather. Some people are like, ew, I hate it when people talk about the weather. It's small talk. No, that ain't small talk. That shit means a lot to me. I'm sensitive to the weather, damn it. Anyway, how we doing? How we doing? What's good with my Aries people? Got any Aries people in the house this week? This room filling up pretty quick. 196 people. Aries better be the first people that showed up. What's happening? What's happening, Aries people? Boom! Ooh, the Four Swords. Okay, okay. What you got on your mind, Aries? Got something rolling on your mind. Still, kind of like, probably I'm kind of feeling like you ain't even really telling nobody about it. Man, this little thing's on my mind. I'm pretending it's not, but I got this thing I can't quit thinking. And it's like, oh, that's general and vague. We all got something on our minds, but I don't know. Let's see a little bit more about it. Let's get 4 shuffles for the Four Swords. Here's 1, 2, 3, and last shuffle. My Aries people. The messages we got from my Aries people. Universe. What we got, man? Boom. Ooh, the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Right on. Ooh, could be dealing with somebody that's at a distance from you. Either that or some of y'all could be picking your asses up and moving away from whatever this situation is. Wow. Yeah. Some of you could. Either way, like I always say, it doesn't matter if it's physical distance, emotional distance, or psychological distance. It's all really the same thing. But you do, on your side here, have the Ace of Cups reversed and the 8 of Wands. Now, why do I say that some of you could be actually picking up and traveling here? Because right under that, you also have the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. But again, whatever this is, I don't know who it is that feels abandoned. Somebody here's bummed out about this. Person you're dealing with, they still think about this a lot too. I kind of feel like y'all are both on each other's minds all the time. And you're all both kind of like doing the same thing. Like, you're going this way, they're going this way. And we're both sitting here thinking about this like crazy, right? It's on our minds. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. 2 of Swords here. However, are we going to take a new leap of faith and try this again? Hell to the no. And you're probably just pretending it doesn't exist with the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Like I said, it's kind of silent. I don't really think you're telling anybody about it. You're just kind of pretending it's not there. If that works for you, cool. Whatever. Do what you do. Again, though, I've been getting this from my Aries people for months and months and months. So as long as it keeps coming up, I'm going to keep saying it. Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be starting a new job. Could be starting something new with an earth sign, possibly for some of you. But I'm kind of feeling, this feels more to me like Aries people have been more focused on career and finance than anything. Okay, and that's totally cool. Not really saying what's going on with that, but it looks pretty good though. Because the Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. It's the only sign I have specifically here on the table. Doesn't have to be, though. I tell y'all this all the time. See, here's the thing. Just because, like, an energy pops up, like, say, that was the Temperance, so Sagittarius pops up. That doesn't, you don't have to be a Sagittarius to harness Sagittarius energy. You don't have to be an Aries to harness Aries energy. Those energies are free for all of us to use at any given time we want. As long as you're familiar with them and you understand how they work and how they govern people and where to find them and what to do with them. If there's one thing there's one thing I feel like I'm responsible for doing, reaching this many people as a fucking tarot card reader, it's giving y'all your power back. And a lot of people, I've noticed that's a big old problem out here in the spiritual community and just in mankind in general. People give their fucking power away. Y'all don't realize how powerful you are, dude. Everybody thinks they're victims of circumstance and victims of things. And there's always, everybody always thinks there's somebody over them, you know, or that you have to deal with certain shit. No, you don't. Damn it. Anyway, enough of that tangent. What advice do we have? Advice for my Irish people. Boom. Ooh, check it out, man. Knight of Cups as your advice. Let's go ahead. I don't want to speak on that just yet. Let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles for the rest of it. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, 3 of Wands. Knight of Swords in the reverse. There's that 8 of Wands again. So whatever the situation is that you were dealing with, move on from it somehow. Okay? Those of you new to my channel and new to my style of reading with the 8 of Wands, again, I say it doesn't matter if it's physical distance, psychological distance, or emotional distance. It's all kind of the same thing, okay? Because, like I've said before, you could hop on a plane and fly 2,000 miles away. And if you're still emotionally tied to something, or if you're still connected, that distance doesn't mean jack shit, dude. Doesn't mean a damn thing. Similarly, on the other side of that coin, you could be sitting in the same room with somebody. And once you flip that emotional switch, you might as well be 3,000 miles away, if you see what I'm saying there. Joanna, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Did somebody else send a super chat too? If somebody else did and I missed it, there's a strange number up there. But if somebody else did and I missed it, I do apologize, okay? Anyway, though, don't go making any big life changes. Just kind of hang back and allow things to unfold the way they want to, okay? And do the best you can to allow yourself, invite yourself, allow yourself to get over any pain and any heartbreak that happened in the past, okay? Kay Donna, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. All right. Kind of generic advice, but hopefully that's all you need, right? I would take that as a compliment. So anyway, let's go to my Taurus people. Taurus people, what's happening? I'm having a very difficult time seeing y'all's comments. I recently discovered that I need glasses a few weeks ago, so hopefully I'll be able to read them a little bit better once I get my eyes taken care of, which I'm procrastinating, but it'll get done at some point. Anywho, Taurus, what's good with you? What's good with my Taurus people? Do 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 do. Boom, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Oh shit. Woo, shooey dooey Louie. That could be bad. Possibly. I don't know. Could be good. That could be actually a good thing. Let's look. Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed, though, in the Page of Swords. Oh, Desiree, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Looks like you're loosening up your stubbornness just a little bit, Taurus. I'll check it out, though. Look, hang on. The person you're dealing with over here, though, they ain't moved on from this. No. Could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly. It's the only signs other than Taurus that I have specifically on the table here. All right. They want forward movement with you. They want things to progress and, you know, and to be able to trust you and allow things to grow and prosper with you, okay? Those of you unfamiliar with the tarot, this is the sign of Taurus here, okay? And they have it right next to the Chariot and directly above the Six of Swords in the reverse. They want to put an end to the conflict. I don't really think you're feeling it, though. Okay? I kind of feel like this is a cycle that you've done everything you can for the longest time to try to correct it, to get it to go the way it should be going or the way you think it should be going, however, whatever the case may be. And it was just a big waste of time. It's kind of how I feel you're looking at it, okay? I feel like communication is terrible between the two of you. And if y'all are apart, I still kind of feel like you got your eye on them, though, don't you, Taurus? Still kind of feel like you do. But see, the Magician's in the reverse here. Like, either way, I don't really feel like this situation was being manifested correctly. Okay? If you look at the Magician here, he has all four elements right there on the table with him. Okay? And he knows which direction to cast the elements. I kind of feel like all the elements were being cast very sporadically and arbitrarily for this situation right here. But again, I kind of feel like you're making up your mind. You're doing things fair. That's the thing. Six of Pentacles overall. Two of Swords reversed under all. Okay? So, this is the most fair thing that can possibly be done. Okay? Fair doesn't always mean happy. And in this case, it's a hail to the nah. Well, damn, dog. Okay. Let's see if we got any advice. What advice do we got? Advice, 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 advice. Whoa, ooh, the Four of Wands in the upright. Showed his face along with like 10 other cards, but all right. So there is a new doorway of opportunity open for you. Let's see how quickly you should take action towards it. Okay, you've tuned into the frequency. It's there. It's on the horizon. Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1. And the Ace of Wands. Ooh, you might want to do this pretty quick. Here's 2. 2 more. Two of Swords reversed again. Okay, so, okay. Looks like you need to make a decision, need to make up your mind. I kind of feel like you've already done it, but just in case you need the permission, like whether or not, did I make the right decision? I kind of feel like you did, okay? Two of Swords reversed with the Death card. King of Pentacles and the World card. And the Eight of Wands. Check it out, man. Look. See, you're being invited to put an end to the old cycle and a beginning to the new one. You're being invited. The door is hanging wide open. And the tarot, at least, highly advises that you go ahead and do it. Eight of Wands. Some of y'all, this may be like some traveling that you need to do, but you need to stay organized, okay? Make sure that everything is planned out. And you're an earth sign. You don't really need that advice. But definitely make sure that you got your poop in a group and your shit together, okay? Everything's organized and planned out and all that good shit. And after that, don't wait for the moment to feel right. Just pew, take action, you know? So anywho, that's pretty cool. Right on. Cool, cool. Good deal. How about my Geminis? How about my Jim-Jeroos, dude? How about my Jim-Jeroos, Jim-Jeroos? Damn it. Come on, card. There we go. For my Geminis. Got any Geminis in the house? There you go, Cherish. Now you can moderate on this channel, too. Got any Geminis in the house? Geminis in the house. Ooh, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Flipped out for my Geminis. Let's get 3 shuffles, then. There's 1, 2, and 3. God damn it, Gemini. What the fuck, man? Didn't we just talk about this yesterday? All right, all right. Oh, okay, maybe it's not you. My bad, my bad. Need to back up here a little bit. Somebody, though, hasn't moved on from this. Somebody wants to come back around. But you have the Six of Swords, okay? So, my bad. Oopsie poopsie. I kind of feel like it may be the person that you're dealing with. Either way, it doesn't really matter who it is. There's still this really nasty energy lingering between the two of you. Really nasty. It's not healthy. It's not anything, you know. It could be the Capricorn that you're dealing with, but you got the Devil card right here. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But with the 5 and 6 of Swords, 5 and 6, I kind of feel like you are dead determined to move on. Determined. Okay, so my bad. I make mistakes too. Come on now. Person you're dealing with here, I think they've come to their senses about this. They're still kind of waiting to hear from you though, I think. Having a very difficult time figuring out who the 8 of Cups reversed is for. 8 of Cups reversed. Having a difficult time figuring out who that is. Probably the person you're dealing with, because they have the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Anyway, they could be at a distance from you. They're still kind of waiting to hear from you, though, I think. I kind of feel like the longer this time stretches out, the less and less they're feeling like sorry for themselves, or like whatever, the pain from this situation is kind of like starting to go away. But it's still rolling through their heads, though, you know? I kind of feel like they're still like, well, goddamn, man, Gemini's normally back by now. We've been through this a million times. You know what I'm saying? We've been through this, good God, how many times? When they coming back, but you're 5 and 6 of Swords. So it's like, never! Right? All right, well, what advice do we have? Whoops. Boom. What the fuck kind of advice is that after what we just read? All right, well, hang on. Let me get 6 shuffles for the 6 of Swords. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom, the Page of Swords. 10 of Wands reversed. Death reversed. Ace of Swords. And the Temperance. All right. I've had to tell several signs this over the past couple of weeks. And it's going to be a big old pill to swallow, too. Y'all might want to reach out, not to reconcile, but y'all might want to reach out to at least put an end to the bad blood. I know that's like a really hard pill to swallow, especially when you're like, I'm not the one that fucked this up. I'm not the one that did this, you know. Doesn't matter. Big old ego pill, dude. You're going to have to shove it down your throat. It's not going to kill you. But what it does is it frees you up on your end. See what I'm saying? Like once you do that, then the rest of it is on them. However they want to react at that point is on them. Oh, God, I know how hard that is to do, dude. But that's what it's telling me to tell you. Especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Doesn't matter, though. Or a Scorpio. Well, all right. How about my Cancerians? Cancerians, what is good with my Cancerians? Boom, the Hangman in the reverse. I'm sorry, it's in the upright. Okay, let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more for my Cancer people. Where y'all at, man? Where my Cancer people at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? boom, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, that sucks. Somebody here's, okay, all right, so a couple different things. Somebody here is using somebody else for money, probably. Either way, the foundation that this was built on was that of codependence. You know what we say about that. Come on now. I kind of see that you want to work together as a team, right? Be that teammate. See, I kind of feel like you got this idea in your head, and this is a pretty good idea. Y'all could have been dealing with a third-party situation. I don't like to jump to that, though, so if you don't have any evidence of that, don't worry about all that. But I see y'all want to be able to have the team. See what I'm saying? The teammate, be able to have a fun time, your best friend, and your lover, right? Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. It just ain't working, though. Y'all don't see eye to eye, ear to ear, nose to nose. Y'all may be toe to toe, though, right? Anyway, though, I feel like this person hasn't moved on from this at all. They can't quit thinking about this, but I feel like for the most part, most of y'all are probably going to make a decision to walk away from this. I mean, what else can you do? What else can you do? Could be a Pisces you're dealing with as well. Doesn't have to be, though. Pisces energy and Gemini energy. Weird. Lots of mutable energy influence in this situation here, but I have every element on the table, so take it however it resonates. Now let's see what advice we got. See what advice we have. Advice, 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 advice. Advice for my Cancerians. Boom. The Fool in the reverse. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. 5 shuffles in. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. All right, so you know that bullshit y'all love to do where you sit around and tell yourselves that you're not good enough for love? Stop. Okay? Because that all that's going to do is make the universe mirror that back to you. Okay? There is no external source out there that you are not connected to that's going to be like, oh, well, you poor little baby, here's the love you want so bad. That ain't the way it fucking works, y'all. You're directly connected to that source that manifests everything. Directly fucking connected to it. And if that's what you keep telling yourself, that's what you're... The universe don't give a shit. You are the universe. So if you give a shit, unwire that way of thinking and start thinking other shit. Start forcing yourself to believe new things, okay? In the meantime, you need to get a little bit out of your comfort zone. I kind of feel like some of y'all may be comfortable at times wallowing around in negative emotions. You can't do that. Okay? Can't do that. Do not become complacent in sadness. That's what I'm seeing you're doing here. Okay? Get out of that. Get out of that. And don't be so secretive. Okay? Don't hold everything to yourself. You need to be able to open up at some point. At least find one person you can open up to. At least one. Just one. It helps. Okay? Does worlds of difference. A world of difference. Worlds of differences. Whatever. All right, Leo. What's good? 688 people up in this chat room. Dude, if there ain't a Leo in here, I just quit. No, I'm not quitting. I'm just playing. No, not quitting. Just playing. All right, Leo, what's good with y'all? There we go. Leo moon, that works. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Ooh, boom. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, Boom, 8 of Cups in the reverse again. What is going on with all this? Oh, Leo, somebody. I'm seeing reconciliation here. Let's see what the rest of the cards say, but it's saying it in plain English. Well, plain tarot, whatever. Might be a dumb decision, though. There we go. But I don't know, though. Damn, dude. Y'all reconciling with somebody? Somebody coming back around? 8 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups. Hierophant. Ace of Wands. And the person you're dealing with, looks like they're going to put an end to the conflict as well. Okay, somebody wants to come back around and put an end to all the bickering and arguing and fighting and all that bullshit. It could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. I also have Libra. Let's see who else. That's it. Got every element on the table here, though, but looks like this has potential for growth and expansion. Some of y'all could have kids with this person. Doesn't have to be, though. Okay, it could be just a small number of you, but dude, looks like there's potential here for this to work out. But the 4 of Swords is right there. That kind of kills it, though. Right in the middle, there's that 4 of Swords. And it's like, okay, so is this something, okay, maybe you have just like sat around and like contemplated this for a really long time. Like, okay, I can't move on from this. Should I move on? Should I try or should I go back? Should I try or should I go back? Should I or not? Should I or not? You know? It's weird. Weird. It's pretty fucking weird. Alright, well, what advice do we have? Advice. Boom, that was quick. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Let's get 3 shuffles. Here's 1. Come on, cards. Here's 2. And 3. Boom, the Star in the reverse. Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, shang-a-lang, dang-dong. Well, here's what I'm seeing. If y'all do want to work this out, I do have the feeling that it does have potential. There's just a few things I need you to not fucking do, okay? Well, a couple things. Don't try to think too hard and figure this out, okay? Because kind of by default, you might slip down that slope down into the past. Start bringing that bullshit back up. You don't do that, okay? Also, don't be letting anybody else and their loudmouth opinions affect what goes on between you and whoever this is or whatever you got going on here. No third parties. When I say third parties, I don't necessarily mean another love interest. I mean any third wheel out there with a big loud mouth. It ain't their situation, okay? Definitely make sure that you are organized and make sure you probably focus most of your energy on the money aspect of it. Not necessarily putting financial things ahead of the person you're dealing with, but if you dump too much like emotional energy into this while there's still like some kind of reconciliation going on, you could slip down the slope into that negativity and fighting and arguing and shit like that all the time. Give the love aspect some space so that it has some room to grow and focus on the money. If that makes any sense at all. Makes sense in my head. Makes sense in my head. All right, how about my Virgos, though? Virgos, though. 785. 786. Good God. Well, a couple people showed up to the chat today, didn't they? A couple of you did. Boom, the Temperance in the reverse. Getting a little bit impatient here, huh? A little bit knocked off balance, a little off kilter. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. Let's get 6 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3. Come on, fucking cards. My favorite deck. Come on. 3 more shuffles. There's 1, 2, and 3. For my Virgos, dude. Boom, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fuck is this, dude? What is this? The Fool and the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, I'll take my little leap of faith, and I'm going to let you know all about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what this tells me. Oh, you going to hear what I think about this, motherfucker. That's what that feels like to me. 6 of Swords reversed. It looks like somebody's wanting to come back around here, but it's still kind of one-sided, not equal. Somebody definitely wants to commit here, and this does have the potential for success if y'all would both stop being so fucking negative. God damn, there's a lot of negativity in this right here. A lot of negativity in this. Holy shit. Kind of feel like whoever you're dealing with, though, they have their eye on you, and they've had their eye on you for a while. They've been watching you, okay? Here you are in the reverse on their side, Hermit in the reverse. So this definitely makes you uncomfortable, and they're really bummed out by this. Whoever you're dealing with is really, really upset. There's lots of negativity here, lots of it. I don't know who did what or what did who or dag along with goddamn. This is a mess, okay? And I kind of feel like you are not shy to speak how you feel about it. So, at the end of the day, though, I feel like you're kind of just releasing and letting go of it and really not. Dude. Okie dokie. I don't know what else to say about this right here, so let's go to the advice. This is a mess, dude. This is a big mess. Big mess. Big old mess. I don't know. 6 of Swords reversed, but then 4 of Pentacles reversed. The fuck? So back and forth. I'm on point. Well, thanks for the positive feedback. All right, what advice do we have here? What advice we got? Boom. 2 of Wands in the reverse. All right. Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Chariot reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, 3 of Swords in the reverse, y'all. Come on now, you need to, if I was you, I would just turn and walk away from it and keep fucking walking. Find the line, though. There's a very fine line between being independent and just like sabotaging yourself and not allowing anybody else to help you. You know, there's a line there. So don't be so independent that it gets the best of you and bites you in the ass. If you need help, ask for it. If it's offered, take it, okay? But you really need to set your ass down and consider what it is that you really want. What do you really, really want? Is it something tangible or is it an idea? Okay? Really, really, really consider, am I shooting for a tangible situation or relationship or whatever the case may be, or am I diving into my own idiosyncratic private little picture that I've painted in my head that's unique to me of what love is supposed to be, and expecting somebody out there in the ether to live up to my demand? Really think about that. Think about that. Play around with that thought candy for a little bit. Might be a little bit sour. It's okay. Those are the most meaningful ones. So, pardon me. Yeah, who was that? was Virgo. Okay, so now we're on Libra. My bad. I got kind of long-winded. What's up with my Libra people? My Libra people, what's good? What is good? What is good, good, good? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Damn, dog. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. Boom, the 9 of Wands in the reverse as well. All right, flippy floppy, man. What the hell? It's flippy floppy. Man, I need to write a song for my Libras, dude. It's flippy floppy. Every time, dude. It never fails. I do feel like you're letting your guard down, though, and you're kind of stepping back into like, okay, all right, maybe we can talk and consider this, but maybe not. Wait a minute. Now let me add another weight on the scale. Yeah. I do see, yeah, somebody, God damn it. Okay, now I think I'm starting to notice Libra has a little bit of a, what do you call it? A saga. A little bit of a saga happening. Because you got the Tower in the reverse now. Somebody's really working hard to rebuild this tower. Could be somebody you're married to, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Excuse me. But well, whoever this is you're dealing with, I kind of feel like that they're ignoring all other love options. Okay? Libra is the only fucking one. Okay? Which would be cool if y'all could see eye to eye. But shang-a-lang and bing bang, I don't really think you do. Don't think you do. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. It's the only sign I have specifically on the table here, but yeah, I think you're pretty much making a decision that you're going to let your guard down. You consider it for a little bit. Somebody really wants to rebuild this tower, but it's not happening. I kind of feel like any attempt is just going to end up blowing up in a big old argument. Okay. The person you're dealing with, their intuition is telling them loud and clear, leave Libra the fuck alone. But they ain't doing it. I don't know why in the hell my throat's clutching on me. I'm gonna get 1,000 comments. Your throat chakra's fucked up. Oh, whatever. I need my throat chakra. I need it to work my job. Don't I? Rich got a big loud mouth, and he's always making stupid noises. All right, what advice do we got? What advice do we got for my Libras? Boom. King of Cups, though. Yeah. Hey, look, check it out. That's what you need to be doing right now. You need to set your ass down somewhere, away from everybody else, and away from all the bullshit. Quit your scale flippy floppies, you know. Just chill, be like, look, all right, let me make sure my cup is full. And I got my cup. I got it. So you know what I need to do? I need to find somebody else who's got their own fucking cup. I'm sick of people coming along and trying to take my goddamn cup. And more importantly, why the hell do I keep giving motherfuckers my cup? Fuck that. And my damn cup. Get your own. And then we can come together, right? All right. Right on. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2. Whoops. 3 more. I swear to God, man, I don't know where these coughs are coming from. Boom, Knight of Wands. 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups in the reverse, and the 3 of Wands in the reverse, okay? So, there's some things you need to consider. You need to spend some time up in your head, okay? But don't do no flippy flopping, okay? I need you to really aim towards one thing. Now, I'm going to go on my positive and negative end of the spectrum tangent here. I know y'all probably heard me say this 1,000 times, but just in case there's some new people in here who have never heard me talk about this, Five of Cups in the reverse is your advice. Let's look at the Five of Cups upright. What's happening here in this card? What's going on? Tell me a little bit about what's going on in that card. He is completely fucking ignoring these two beautifully filled cups right behind him and choosing willingly to focus all of his attention on these spilled cups right here, and he's boo-hooing about it. Well, this is in the reverse on your advice. Here we go. You ready? This dimension that we live in is dualistic in nature. Dualistic. Nothing can exist in this dimension. Not a concept, not an idea, not a solid thing, not a nothing, without an opposition. Okay? Nothing can exist without something that opposes it. Okay? So let's run through the list. You got positive, you have negative, you have good, bad, right, wrong, fair, unfair, just, unjust, up, down, left, right, white, black. Go through the list, dude. I don't have time for all that right now. However, you cannot go to one end of the spectrum and leave the other one behind. Okay? You cannot go straight to all positive and leave the negative behind. You can't go straight to all negative and leave the positive behind. Okay? They have to exist simultaneously right next to each other at the same time. Just like up and down. You can't go so far up that there is no more down. No matter how far up you go, there's always down. They have to exist right next to each other simultaneously at all times. Same thing with positive and negative. Okay? But what you can do is you can look up and focus all of your attention up there and tune out what's under you. That's the way this works, y'all. You can find the positive end of the spectrum, even in a negative situation, and choose to focus your mind on it. If you can't find it, you're not looking hard enough. That's fine. Make the conscious effort to always look for something positive in every negative situation. Okay, this isn't fluffy duffy, rainbows and unicorn farts. It's the real deal, y'all. I ain't playing. Ain't no joke. Dead serious. Dead serious. Thanks, Mary, for that super chat. The muffin jar. Right on. Leah's making muffins today. Anyway, though. Let's see here. Scorpio. I knew that. Scorpio. Scorpio. Boom, ooh, the temperance. Okay. Could be dealing with a Saggy. Doesn't have to be, though. Feel like you're kind of patiently waiting on something, though. Something to turn out in a way that you would prefer it to turn out. Let's just be euphemistic about it for now, and then we'll get a little bit more blunt as the reading goes on. Let's get 5 shuffles. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Sun card, though. Right on. Ace of Wands and the Moon card. Looks like everything's turning out in your favor, though. I feel like you've done been patiently waiting on this. Still just a little bit closed off, though. It's all good. It's all good. The thing about it is you've been patiently waiting for so long that even though things are turning out in your favor, and this right here kind of feels like it's not like one day you just wake up and then bang, everything's working, right? It's just kind of slowly, you're like, all right, right on, I see it unfolding, slowly but surely, right? But the process has been so long and strenuous that you're losing passion, you're losing the interest, you're losing the you know? That's what I'm seeing here. The Magician's in the reverse, too. Could be in areas that you're dealing with. Whoever you're dealing with is very fucking burdened by this. They're very burdened. Okay, I feel like they're relinquishing control because it's like there's no point in trying to control this here. You know, there's no point. This is one of those situations that it's like one person has to bend and flex. And if you're up against a fixed sign, if you're not the fixed sign, it's probably going to have to be you. Sorry, unless we're dealing with an evolved version of that fixed sign, Scorpio. I don't see your card in here anywhere, but depending on what level of evolution you're on, you can bend and flex all you want to. But we fixed sign. I'm one too. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm an Aquarius, but I'm still a fixed sign, so I get it. But I would highly advise you to practice being mutable. That's personal Rich Lopp advice. That's the tarot ain't telling me that. But just looking at this right here, I can see that Scorpio stubbornness. You also have some Aquarius energy happening here too, okay? So you got some very, very, very fixed, stubborn energies governing this situation right here. So I invite you to play around with this idea. Me advice, Rich Lopp advice. If you're a fixed sign, practice being mutable. You have the power. You're a lot more powerful than the energies that govern you. You're a lot more powerful than that. Same thing with any other sign. If you're mutable, practice being fixed. Right now we're talking to Scorpio. So practice. What would that feel like? What would that be like to be mutable? To be so adaptable? To be subject to change and be able to bend and flex? You know, very unlike your fixed ass. And I can talk all the shit I want because I'm a fixed sign too. I know how hard it is. But you can do it. It's possible. Play around with that. Play around with that for a little bit because it looks like there's a lot of... Okay, this just looks like there's some shit going on here, man. The person you're dealing with here, I don't really feel like they're waiting on this to work out in their favor. But somehow, I don't know how exactly, it's working out in your favor somehow. But this did nothing to them but put a big burden on their back that they really couldn't do anything. This is the best of a bad situation on their end, is what I'm saying here. And why? Because we're not casting elements strategically. Jules, thank you. Wait, what? Just a rainbow in the dark. Right on. Well, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Elements are being cast very arbitrarily and sporadically and haphazardly. Okay? What did I just talk about earlier? This dude right here has all four elements on the table right there. The air, the earth, the fire, and the water. Your air is your thoughts, your ideas, your concept, your communication, your intellect. Okay? Obviously, the earth is the actions you take, physical, tangible actions, the things that you do. The fire is your temperament, your stubbornness, your tenacity, your ability to be headstrong and passionate. Okay? And the water is obviously your emotions. Okay? We got to have all those flowing in the same direction. All of those elements flowing in the same direction, like laser focus, okay? You can't have your air off here thinking about this bullshit, and you're actually passionate about this thing over here, so your fire is being shot over here, you know? Boy, your heart's over here, though, so your emotions are flowing here, though, and the actions you're taking have nothing to fucking do with any of those things. That's why so many people are like a dog chasing their tail. Okay, you got to have all four of those elements laser focused in one spot. Okay? I don't see that happening here. Okay? You can, though. Just got to go in and do some inner work and work on some shit. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Totally. I've been there. I totally get it, man. Let's get the advice here. What advice do we have? Advice. Boom! The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, might want to put a stop to this before it blows up in your face. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Scorpio Spy Tarot. Thank you so much for that super chat. Haven't checked out your channel in a while, though. I remember that one reading you did, though, was like scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what? One of the most accurate readings I've ever seen on YouTube. Scorpio Spy Tarot. Y'all should check that channel out. Anyway, it looks like it's time for you to go out and look for some new love, Scorpio. Some new love. Something new. Okay? Here's the thing, though. You need to work on how you view your past experiences. I know you've heard me say this a million times. I'm trying to figure out different ways to word it so I'm not just saying the same shit over and over and over and over. But how you view your past experiences says a lot about what you're going to experience in the future. A lot. Okay? Whenever you experience something, be it positive or negative, you have two different ways to look at it. It's easy for us to experience something positive and say, hell yeah, that worked out in my favor. It's really hard to experience something that we humans, from a human perspective, would consider to be negative and actually say, all right, higher self, universe, God, whatever you want to call it, the all that is, this really sucks donkey butt. However, I trust that you're doing this for a reason and something better is going to come as a result of this. Okay, I'm wise and experienced now as a result of this situation. I'll be able to help somebody with advice I can give about a similar situation. Thanks again, Scorpio Spy Tarot. Appreciate it. However, something positive is going to result from this. Something positive. How? I don't know. I don't know how. When it comes to manifestation, when it comes to allowing the universe to do what it's got to do, there's only certain things that you can do from a human standpoint. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. At the end of the day, you don't really have a whole lot of control over that. Somewhat, a little bit, but not much. Who, what, when, where, why, and how is all up to the universe. Okay? Alrighty, how about my Saggies? Saggy Wadgy. Saggy Wadgy, Saggy, Saggy Wadgy. Boom, the hangman in the reverse. Alright, let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Whoa, the Emperor just showed its face. Let's see if it comes back out. No longer waiting on this, though, are you? Something you could have been hanging around waiting for a long time, but now it's just like, nah, not really. Boom, the 9 of Swords. What you all nervous about? What you all nervous about, Saggy Wadgy? There's still some facts and some things that you're choosing to ignore. Choosing to ignore. Whoever you're dealing with here, I kind of feel like they want to let their guard down, but I just still see a lot of conflict here. Any communication that happens is going to lead into conflict. Kind of feel like they know everything there is to know about this situation, but they want to let their guard down and put an end to the conflict here, but it looks like it's a very difficult thing. Very difficult thing to do. You're still clinging on to this, and there is a part of you that is still kind of waiting on this, though, but there's a lot of anxiety wrapped up in this. A lot of anxiety here, okay? It doesn't look like it's going to end bad, but it looks like it's, whatever this is has been pretty ugly here. Been pretty ugly, okay? Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, could be an Aquarius. I have earth signs and fire signs and air signs. I have every element here. I have everything here on the table, so kind of feel like the person that you're dealing with here really wants to work on this. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Still kind of clinging to this and not really opening up either is the thing. Not really opening up. This could be somebody at the workplace that you're dealing with. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles up there. This is some very back and forth shit you got going on here. Very back and forth. Some of y'all dealing with a Libra, maybe? Got some fucking flippy floppy action from hell happening here. What? But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like one of the biggest causes of whatever this issue is here is this, Eight of Swords. And this is also a cause of the anxiety. There's a lot of truths, there's a lot of facts, there's a lot of things that you need to basically look at the reality of them, and you're not doing it for whatever reason, but that's not fixing anything. It's just causing this tension. There's tension here. Lots and lots of tension. But again, I kind of feel like whatever this is between the two of you is going to be very slow and calculated. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Very back and forth. Very back and forth. Up and down and all around. Watch the Justice card pop out. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice, 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 advice. Mm-hmm. Boom. Ooh, the Empress. The Empress. Let's get 3 shuffles. Here's a 1, 2, and 3. Boom. The 8 of Cups and the Empress. And the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you need to take that blindfold off. This was in the upright as your first card, and your last spread, it's in the reverse as your advice. You need to take the blindfold off here. You are dealing with a very near and dear soul mate. Okay, some of y'all could be needing to go out and look for another job. Okay, but I kind of feel like with the Empress card here being right next to that 8 of Cups, I don't know what it is you're supposed to walk away from because the Empress is right next to it. Kind of feel like what you need to do is learn to water the soil that you stand on. Like I used to always say that all the time, but I don't really know any other way to explain it here. Like I said, this is one of the most back and forth readings that I've had since, well, Libra was pretty back and forth. Again, some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra, but you don't have to be. But I feel like you need to make up your mind and come to your senses about whatever this is you've been ignoring. Whatever this is. It looks like inner work that needs to be done here. Inner work. All right. Who is that? Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, y'all? What's good with y'all? Boom. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Last one. Boom, the Fool card. Judgment in the reverse. And the 6 of Cups reversed. All right, I see something new coming in for you here, for sure. But again, I feel like some negative energy from the past has always got to be drug along with us, doesn't it? Always, always, always. Seems like that's how it runs. So you could be, I see the Fool and the Knight of Cups here. Okay? The Fool and the Knight of Cups. But there's the 6 of Cups reversed, dude. So, and the person that you're dealing with here feels a sense of unfinished business lingering between the two of you. You know, that chapter hasn't quite closed yet. And instead of letting go of it and accepting it, it looks like you're clinging on to it and looking at it very negatively. Okay? Very negatively. Don't really know how far this is going to go, though. This could just be all, like, psychological. Because you do have the 2 of Swords right down here at the end. And then the Ace of Swords reversed right next to it. I kind of hope so. Kind of hope so. Because if this does actually, like, manifest into something like action, like actual action, which I don't know, it may not be, okay, because that Knight of Pentacles is reversed up there. I don't really think this is a very kind energy to bring into a new situation. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Feeling the drain. I'm glad I'm almost done. The drains are coming on. I still got personal readings to do today. Oh well, I'll be alright. I'm going to conserve the last bit of energy that I have. I'm going to conserve it. What advice do we have for my cappies? Advice for my capparoos. The Queen of Cups. Alright, 6 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. I got some, I forgot about this. I got a stash. What's that? Sage Tarot, something or another? Thank you for that super chat, appreciate you. Surrounded by Saggies and they tripping? Okay, well. All right. All righty. Whatever this is you got going on right here, I kind of feel like some of y'all need to reach out. Reach out to whoever this is. I know I've told several signs this here lately, but with the 7 of Pentacles being next to the 8 of Cups reversed and the Tower reversed, I kind of feel like you need to reach out and at least let bygones be bygones. And say, hey, look, can we be cool? You know, we don't need to like do this again. Matter of fact, I got my cup here. No, you can't fucking have it. No. Okay? However, I do want to like shake hands and can we at least be cool? You know, agree to be cool? I want to. I'm here to tell you that I apologize for what I did wrong and I forgive you for the part that you did wrong. Okay? And if you accept, awesome. If not, oh well. I'm making my peace. That's what I think a lot of y'all should do. Take control of your own vibration. Okay, don't hand it off to anybody else. Much easier said than done, but very possible if you put forth the effort. Alrighty, how about my Aquas? Aquarius. Where are my Aquarians? Where are my Aquarians? Where y'all at? Boom, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Let's get 6 shuffles. Whoops, here's 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Boom. Ooh, 9 of Cups in the reverse. All right. Who you got your eye on? Somebody wants to come back around and reconcile, don't they? Y'all been getting this like for weeks. Y'all keep getting this. Are y'all like, okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Y'all need to speak up. And if it's really that bad, if you're really holding that much of a grudge, tell them, fuck off. Because this keeps rolling, this keeps coming up for y'all. Week after week after week after week after week after week after week. Could be blocked communication. Okay, it looks like one, the other, or both of you are holding one hell of a grudge. Person you're dealing with here has a lot of love for you, but they are very, very closed off is what it looks like here. But I don't understand. This is very, all these, what is up with all my signs are so back and forth, dude. None of this shit makes sense. Does this make sense to any of y'all? Usually when a reading doesn't make any sense to me, that's when I get all the comments saying, oh my God, so spot on. So I'm just going to tell you what it says, what it's telling me. I feel like you are dropping this situation, letting your guard down. You're not really worried about it. You're not guarded against it, but you're still holding a grudge. You're getting over it. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. You're probably totally over it. Well, then why is the Page of Swords reversed then? Somebody's like keeping a silent eye here. Somebody's like watching, is what I'm saying. But somebody here's emotionally needy, though, is the thing. That's the problem. Somebody here's emotionally codependent. Whatever the issue is going on here, it ain't going nowhere. Excuse me. Sorry, it's not starting up. It's not going to get up off the ground. It's not going to go anywhere with the Ace of Swords reversed. But there's just still this silent tension. What's the tension all about? I don't see any communication at all. I see nothing but dead silence. And you getting over it, but still holding a grudge. Somebody's holding a grudge here. I don't know, man. Nothing's happening, though. It's a big bunch of no action and just a bunch of silence. Hey, that's cool. I got 333 likes. That's badass. Anyway, though, what advice do we have? Yeah, silence. That's what keeps coming up for y'all every single time. Silence, nothing happening. No communication, nobody coming forward, nobody saying anything, just silence and tension. And more silence and more tension. You know? So, anywho, boom, the Four of Cups. Let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, last shuffle. Maybe you're doing what you need to be doing with that 4 of Cups being your advice. 9 of Cups in the reverse as your advice. Okay, so don't try to be too emotionally independent. Meaning, don't fake it. God damn it. If you're like, emotional independence is the goal. Okay, I'm not saying go be a clingy, needy little boohoo fuckface. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you are allowed to be vulnerable. You know that, right? You know that's your right. You have that right. You're allowed to open up. You're allowed to have your weak days where you just can't handle shit and you break down. Don't like put up this fake facade and cover yourself up with this cloak of practicality and logic and reason just because you don't feel like you can trust anybody with how you feel. Okay? I kind of feel like you need to relinquish control. Only try to control the things that you have control over. Okay? Angel, thank you for the super chat. Quiet, because I'm working on my spirit. Right on. Good deal. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Remain silent and move on from this. Okay, keep on moving on. But you got the Hierophant right there, too. So whatever you're moving on from, whatever situation you are in currently, kind of feel like you need to commit to it. Okay, Shockproof. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. All right, last but not least, my Pisces people. What's good with y'all? What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? Boom. Ah, the Sun card. Right on. Cool. Let's get 6 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. Sorry for the low energy, y'all. I had like an energy dive just a minute ago. 3 more. Appreciate the positive feedback, y'all. Thank you. Boom. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You got your options open this time, don't you? 7 of Cups. You are dealing with somebody here, though. I think you're dealing with, some of y'all are dealing with a player. Somebody's just playing games. They don't even take this seriously. And they ain't offering no love. Well, maybe they are. No, here's, okay. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's really immature here. Okay? I got all these pages right here. You got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They got the Page of Cups reversed, but the Page of Wands upright. It's like you're dealing with somebody here that definitely, it could be a Taurus. Let's see, what else do I have? That's the only sign specifically. They definitely want growth and expansion here. You know, they want something like worthwhile, something fruitful from their level of perception, but I kind of feel like it's like you want something a little bit more, you know? And there's just a little bit more childish and you know what I mean? I don't really know any other way to word it. I'm just kind of seeing this on their end right here. Cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. I'm reading this from their perspective, okay? Anyway, though, yeah. I kind of feel like they're the independent type. They can probably take care of themselves, but they still have this way about them that's just kind of immature and a little bit childish and just playing games and not taking anything seriously, you know? So I see you opening up new communication here. But as far as this goes, I kind of feel like you finally found a sense of happiness and not trying to work on this, not opening up, and just kind of keeping your options open. Letting your guard down, not fighting, not arguing, and basically not taking any action towards this right here. But I see this as a process you're working through. But you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, though, aren't you? It's out there, you see it. All you got to do is let go. And that's so much easier said than done. How the hell do we let go? I know that's hard. That's rough, boy. But once you figure it out, once you figure out the part that's holding on, that's when you can let go. That's the issue that we have when it comes to letting go of shit. We can't figure out where we're holding on to it and how we're holding on to it. And once we find, oh, I'm holding on to it with my right hand there. Oh, okay. Metaphorically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what advice do we have? What advice do we have, man? Advice. How do you say your name? Kavita? Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate the positive feedback. What advice do we have? Boom. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all may need to go look into upgrading your finances. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever path you're on right now, doesn't really matter. Calculate each step. Don't do anything blindly and arbitrarily, especially on an emotional whim. Okay, make sure every step you take is calculated and focused. Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, the Emperor. Okay, take control of your shit. Don't give anybody else control of anything in your life, especially your emotions. You take control of what you can control and relinquish control of things that you can't control. Okay, don't even try. Pull your head out of the sand. Okay, face reality, Pisces, please. Okay, don't, again, like I said, I already said this, but don't take any blind leaps of faith. Make sure every step that you take is calculated, okay, and organized. Stay out of the way when the universe is making a decision, okay? Meaning that once you feel so much pushback, that means the universe is saying no. Learn to back off, walk away, and go do something else. All right, y'all. Man, we're done now. Woo! We shooey dooey and Louie. Oh, that got rough. Oh, right there at the end, like it does every single time. Oh! Saggy, Cappy, Aqua, Pisces. Right around that Saggy Capricorn bump is when it usually, I'm like, and I run out of steam. So anyway. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thanks for the likes and the comments and the super chats. Greatly appreciate y'all. Okay? Those of you who had your personal reading scheduled today, I will send you the link today, okay? Because I'm going to be getting started on that here very soon. Anybody else who would like to look into scheduling a personal reading, the information will be in the description of the playback of this video. Or I can go ahead and tell you what to do right now, which isn't much. You just email me at indigoflow333@gmail.com. That's INDIGOFLO333@gmail.com. And let me know that you're interested in booking a reading, and I'll get back with you, and we'll set you up a date. Please do not email me for anything other than scheduling a personal reading. Your messages will be blocked if anything comes in for anything other than scheduling a personal reading. Okay? Thank you for cooperating. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see y'all later, all right? Have a good one.